I just want to say that I am not a licensed plumber or anything like that. I don't do any plumbing. So if you need a licensed plumber, please call them. And I'm sure I won't do everything perfect in this, but just wanted to. And before you do this, make sure you turn off the main water valve in your house or apartment, wherever. Just make sure that's turned off before you start taking this apart. So to remove the Pfister, first thing you do is you gotta just turn this. Cartridge, Pfister cartridge. You just turn this. I'm trying to hold the phone at the same time, and then you just pull that out, and then you just take this out. And I put a towel here for the drain so if any screws fall, they don't go down the drain. So you can just put a towel there. So after you take that off, you basically just remove 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4 screws, and it's Phillips. So remove those. And just make sure when you take these screws off that they don't fall behind here. So just be careful. So once you get the screws off, you just take this off. And then you gotta take this screw off too right here, this Phillips head screw. So I took out this old one. You gotta just give it a nice pull to get it out, and once you loosen all those screws, and then this one, those 5 screws, and then when you go to put it back in, you just got to make sure that this is facing down, and you look where this little thing is right there, that little, I don't know what it's called, but it protrudes out, so you want that facing down, and then you want these two facing like that, so you put it right back in. I already put in the new one, but that's how it goes right back in there. And now I'm starting to put the screws back in. There's one more part I want to add to this. That this yellow thing, you got to take this screw out here and pull this out, and then this yellow thing here, you can pop right out with the screwdriver. You can pop it out, and I had to adjust mine because mine wasn't getting hot enough. So you have to like pop it out, turn it a little, and then push it back in, and then put it back in, and then this piece can turn more, like that, because mine wasn't turning all as much as I needed, so I wasn't getting hot water. I mean, getting as hot of water as I liked. So again, you got to pop this yellow piece out. You have to take the screw off here, and then you pop this out, and then take a screwdriver, pop this yellow piece out, and then turn it a little bit, and then push it back in. And then this thing can turn more, and you'll get better hot water. Okay, and so as you can see, I got the screws back on, and then this thing here, I forgot what this thing's called, but the 4 screws, and then this screw here, and like I said, here's the little indentation thing. I had it just be down, and then this has to be like that, and then this will turn this way. And you can see it's sort of indented in here from about here to here. There's like space on the side here, because this thing's gonna turn that way, like you're turning the water on. So it needs a little indentation there. You'll see it. So, but anyway, I put the screws back on, and you don't want to do them too tight, but because this is plastic, this piece back here, so, but you got to do them tight enough, and then, you know, put the screw here, and then we just put the Pfister, this thing, yeah, you can see it says Pfister on this, right? It's right here, so that's, now you know which way that goes. And then just this thing, and then the handle's gonna face down, so you just put this like that. It's hard to do with the phone, but you just push it so it's like in there, and then this is down, and then you just start turning this clockwise. This will start to tighten up. Just get this straight here. It's hard to hold the phone and do this. Yeah, you just turn that, and everything's back to normal. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, when I had this off, I turned the water on and I checked for leaks on there when this thing was off on the cartridge. So you turn the water on when this thing is still off, and make sure it's not leaking at all on that cartridge, on the new cartridge. And so I turned the water on, everything looks fine, and so that's it. I'm gonna just end this video here.